Leon experiences more than money.
あ、マイクです。OK ですかね。ということで、この曲をかけながらやっていきたいと思います。ちょっと清美は仕事を探しに行くということで、このネオン街に来ました。わかんない。なんかとりあえず求人が出てたから、ちょっとハローワーク行ってこようかなって。ネオン街で生コンの仕事を探しようかなって。これか。これが生コンかな。犯罪歴あり。面接やるそうです。ベルセルクがちょっとしょうがないからちょっと眠たくなる 音楽かけるか。なんかおすすめの BGM とかないですか？これちょっと眠たくなんだよね。
もう汚れ仕事確定やえに。
清美のテーマを決めてくださいよ。清美の BGM のテーマを。しないとモチベが上がらないから。清美に合った BGM って何？なんだろうな。
ソビエトマーチ。
ソビエトマーチ。これが真っ赤だしね、イメージ。とうとう生コン業者に入社します。
Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know. Of course, follow me.
どうした？今日はえらく攻めた配信スタイルやん。WW。
だって清美だよ。攻めのない清美ってなんだよ。守っちゃダメなんだ。まだスーツが手に入ってないから。
What is it? And here we are. Good luck in there. I'll probably see you when you're ready.
You're interrupting. Is this time counted
このスタイルで滑るやつはやださない。
ギリギリのところを攻めてる。
Then I will remind you that the schedule exists for a reason. We seem to be ignoring it. If time is money, then suffice to say Ms.
ちょっとソビエトマーチちょっと音量下げようか。
これはバズる予感。
バズんないと思うよ。でも清美に似てるって気づいたやついるのかな？このスターフィールドやってるやつ。
You may have a point. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare, maybe you can help me clean up
でも楽しいだろこれ。
minor indiscretion.
多分自分と鈴やんさんだけ笑い。
いいんだよ。それで楽しいでしょ。で清美はこんだけクオリティ高い。
最高や W。
そしてソビエトマーチをかけてる。いやなんか清美に合った BGM 思いついたら教えてください。
This incident is an exception. Good. Let me give you some background. Recently, I've been assisting the
真面目に仕事の話を聞かないと。何をするんだか分かってねえよ。
occasional meal, clinic visit or comfort. But I may have lost a slate in the process. I need you to locate and retrieve it for me.
なんかを
Then we
探
have
して
an
きてくれみたい
agreement. Good. Go to the underbelly and talk to the panhandler, Juan.
な。とうとう始まるのか。
Items are her specialty, so she may have come across the slate herself. If you can manage to find it, bring it back to me, and I will pay.
なんか探して持ってきてくれっていう。
Goodbye.
とりあえず任務が始まった。仲間がいた。
Don't tell me you're intimidated by a little office chair. Just waiting. The sooner you sit down, the sooner we can get this over with.
面接が始まった。
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries.
大層な名前だな。
I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment. So
ゆうこは
here I am.
体調不良。
We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match. Which I'll take up with our technicians later.
資本主義の撲滅
So, let's get this over with.
そうだ。
Why do you want
それ
to
では
work
社
for
会主義だ。
Ryujin Industries?
優秀な人材しか雇わない
I'll
と
be sure to let our marketing team know their phrases are catching on. But I hope that's your sense of humor showing. Not to say we don't have our share of self-important attitudes here. In fact, you'd fit right in where some are concerned. But
トラン
moving
プのお
on,
かげで儲かわ
why
せ
do you
すぎてな
consider yourself
Sure.
qualified for a job like this?
敵がいっぱいできた。私なりやりとりでそれを証明したい。
A bold answer, and hopefully one with truth behind it. How motivated are you to succeed? All
あ
in,
いつ逆
huh?
ギレしながら X
At
にポ
least
スト
that's
す
an
るやん
attitude
け
we
ど
can
な
work with here. And finally, my last
逆切れ
question.
なら負けないぜ。
If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
5年後にはこの会社を経営している。
That's a lofty goal, and one I'd love to see you accomplish. But you'll soon be the judge of
会
that.
社を乗っ取らなければ。
So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my
わ
job.
採用。
On a probationary period.
仮採用。
of course. Especially considering this
犯罪
criminal
歴を
record.
考えるとね。
First order. There's a
犯
meeting
罪歴
starting
ありって
soon,
書いてあ
and
る
I
から
need
ね
to pick up the coffee order at Parabrew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a
採用
line,
されと
skip
る
it.
くさ
Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo.
犯罪
You
歴
should
あ
get
るの
served right away.
合格です。合格しました。
絶対汚れ仕事させられるやんに
Don't want Yoko breathing.
何の仕事をするか全く分かってないけど。とりあえず合格した。え、何する？
薬物の輸送やで
本当に？ の人に会えばいいのか。
There's a lot. Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you? Oh, the Legion order. You must be new.
ほら、怪しいものを
You
注文した
finally
の。
get that from
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Umaru Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody?
知ったことではない。
Hearing that ad should have been the first sign they were gonna get rid of me.
すごい恨みを買ったん
was
ですよ
just waiting for the moment to hire you. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you
ソ
after
ビエトマーチが来たら根拠
So I'm
でいいよ
taking matters into my own hands.
根拠はちょっとねあれだもんよ。
It's either you or me.
危険すぎる。待て。
You want to talk? I'll tell you what.
やばい、
You get
狙われてい
one
る。
chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail? And I think you know where this is headed.
殴ろうぜ。
Can't be that good. Not yet. Maybe so. Nobody wants that. Look, at some point, Ular really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down. You're either one of a few good people to knee on, or
邪魔すやっこは清美の自慢の拳で正面から打ち砕く。
just don't make me regret that.
説得でやっぱ政治家だから説得しちゃった。
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! Is it him? Is it real?
ほらなんか急にファンがついてる。
Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars.
私だ。
Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just
支援者が現れ
another
た。
hallucination. But now that I know it's you, it seems like destiny. The hero of Vector, in my second home.
ちょっと運命感じちゃった人が来た。
It must be fate.
長距離輸送じゃなくてこれでいい。
Fantastic! I think that makes us roommates. By
Wow.
rule, we pretty much have to be best
さ
friends.
すがだな。
Either way, it's such an honor to meet. Hey, do you mind if I
じゃあこいつに汚れ仕事させよう。
do the sight?
採用ですかこの方。
You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
来るに任命。
You won't be disappointed.
党員です。とりあえず船に採用します。採用です。
Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this.
初級
I
よ
want to be
時
sure to
給
report it to them. Yes, of course.
そう
Here it is.
任務は
Oh,
全うしな
and
い。
please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
次はどうだ。
To ensure you receive the best cover. Anywhere in the galaxy.
労働してるんです。
Sophistication.
同志職。
All
そうだね。どこで売ってんだっけな、ここ。まあ、地道にミッションをこなしていってさ。
I hope
Don't
that
you
coffee's
shoot.
still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what
なん
was
か
the
怒られた。酒を入れないと。
歩くのが遅い笑い。
歩くだけ遅いでっか。
wrong answer? I know that Tomohigashi, an ex-employee of ours, accosted you at the Terror Brew. And before you get any ideas, no, the barista didn't sell you out. Ryujin has enough connections in Neon that an incident like this would never slip by. Deception aside, some of us are impressed by how you handled the situation and would like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now.
な、別の役職用
So,
意したぞ。
congratulations.
い
You've
きなり
been
昇進したぞ。
promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
大丈夫か、この会社。
You say that now, but let's move on to the details. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The
下級
position
工作員。
is a bit more complicated and completely confidential.
やば
Your
い。や
main
ばい仕事
duty
が
is
来そう
to
だな。
add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
工作員ってさ、
Well, it depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful
ちょっと
approach
手荒い
is
仕事だ
necessary.
な。
You're basically removing obstacles from the equation. Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
なんと、工作員。
I've got my eye on you.
Don't cause any trouble.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is. Terra Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Caldera, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up. Which hopefully won't be often. We'll see. We've yet to have an operative with a perfect record. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and public relations. Likewise. Anyway, It's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be? Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you. If only pleasure was the word for it. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses getting arrested,
こ
are
いつら
my
立憲
trouble.
民主か
So
そ
steer
うだ
clear of law enforcement.
怪しいことばっか
We
り
may
言ってる
have
ぞ
connections with
目
administrator
撃者を残したら
Fagan and the three-star
ダメだみたいな
Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse. Let's hope your best is good enough.
So, fetching coffee
もう
one
ほとん
minute.
ど落選したやつらやろ
そうそう
Camden Show, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work
ちょっと落ちこぼれが集まったみ
part
たい
of the same department. Hopefully I'll be seeing you around. Yeah, it's always nice to put names to faces. And we rarely see most of the operatives around here. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions. Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
で
This intel could blow a whole
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the
オ
job.
タクはいいんで
I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started.
よし
We
始ま
have
ったぞ
reason to believe that our friends at KeltCorp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. My words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at KeltCorp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
データを取ってこいって言うんやさあ任務始まった
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Akadiko. That that guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
What? I'm working here.
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning. I'm not sleeping.
ハッキングだ。
Freeze! Neon security!
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terrible right now.
Yeah? I'll go with you. We can pick up an extra for play.
あっけなく払うわけない。
Always get the dumb ones.
私には弾を効かぬのだ。私は神だからな。さらばだ。会社員と一緒に走る。弾など効かぬのだ。なんで味方からも狙われてる。なんで
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go?
二元落差
I heard you made quite the scene in the trade tower. Something I explicitly told you we wanted to avoid. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand.
ちょっとどっか行かないで。
Lucky for you, there'll be no docks in pay today. Just try to be more careful in the future.
でも厳格なじゃん。
So, you've gotten caught in the past. Now's the time to make new habits. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company. Good. This one should be easy to pull off. Laredo has their own building, unlike Calcor, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that will cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
それでも狙われるんだ。よくわからない。よくわからないけど戦場になってる。機関は
カオスそう。
とりあえず収まったんかな。みんな忘れたらしい。あ、でもあれ撃ってくる。あなた機関は隠れるとかそういうの一切しない。私へこたれへんっていうことですよ。どれがいい？怪しいやつ来てる。ネッシーのファンとか。任務につきますよ。
Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into the data slate for 5 hours.
蹴らしちゃう。
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear. Guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
失敗しちゃってるよ。別のミッション受けちゃった。それは良くないな。まず任務をこなさないと。
Hold it. Folks might be in danger. If you think you might be able to help out, truth is.
なんで？こいつスルーできないの？
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear. It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out. All I know is there was an attempted bank robbery. You'd have to ask the marshal if you want. You didn't hear this from me?
なんで失敗になっちゃうんだけど。ちょっとしゃあないな。その銀行強盗どうにかしないと入れないのかな。しゃあねえな。
Security around here is planning to tell me your demands at some point. Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards either.
I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
それ解決しないと中に入れないんだもん。
I wish I could say you were wrong. I'm backed into a corner. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with it. All right, I'm going to allow that. But things first. Say what you're having. Whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to you. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me. Hey, keep in the bank.
Shut
Sending
up.
in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see it, and don't try nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you
기억이야.
polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? I see what you mean. Well, I guess you have a point then. I ain't buying it. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. Drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and Marshall and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting. Got it? Oh, hell. The Three-Star Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. This whole damn job's going wrong. It's supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? These my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean? Maybe you're right. Nobody gets hurt, won't have to rot in jail for the rest of our lives. It's up to the marshal to make sure the hostages don't get hurt. If the hostages die, it'll be the marshal's fault for not taking us seriously. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this. You go tell the marshal to get that shit.
The Shaw gang's... I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position. Yeah, you're right. We gave those boys a chance. Now they have to lie in the bed they made. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards inside at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming. What do you want? Credits? Fine, that's what it takes to end this. I'll do it.
このおかげで仕事が失敗しなかった。
The hostages will come out safe and unharmed. Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. Once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
I'm sure things will turn out just fine.
Seems you've got a little excitement on your hands.
Thank you so much.
Quite a spectacle, isn't it?
Nice work. I heard the fight. The hostages, are they safe? That's good to hear. Those people aren't just citizens of the Freestar Collective, they're like family. We all are. As for the Shaw gang, we'll grieve for them too. Here, even more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for an awareness. She handles the new recruits.
Moving to Midtown is the best thing.
まさかになっちゃった工作に。
このおっさん野球広しか。
Guess I'm not used to having the tube out.
おかげさまで仕事失敗しちまったぞ。しかも保安官になる
You
し
should
かな
try
い。
Filburn's beer. It's brewed in the city. You got some business with me?
Oh, well, if the marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. The Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the
また新
Freestar
たな党
Collective
に
and
入
its
党し
people.
ました。
We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
しゃあ
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the
さっきこなしてきてよ。
You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just
そうだな。
Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining me. Then I suggest you get going.
You're probably looking for Mary.
紅の艦隊の船長解除。 これ生きてるのかな。本番と始めました。こういうファストトラベルクエストになってる。
did what I asked, so let's go meet the Marshal. Follow me. We're headquartered up the floor of the rock. We also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collector space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. There are less than a dozen rangers in all. We operate limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. This job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your asylum. Marshal?
Emma, I take it we're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough that we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life? Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take the farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Whoa! How about you ease back on the throttle there, Deputy? Violence is the last resort. You don't draw your weapon unless innocent lives are in danger. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Collective space. Hold while we scan your ship. You are good to go. All clear to land.
Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Then I know where you can start. They headed into those canyons back behind the house. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. First of what, I'm not sure. There must be more of them coming.
Thank you. That should be enough for us. find these men. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
숏동안 잡았어.
Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from a killer city. I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
I believe the enemy
退
is
屈
nearby.
退屈で申し訳ねえけど。
いや大丈夫よ、環境映像で流してるから笑
適当に聞いてるだけ。うわーならなら。しかし清美は無敵だった。
Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls, waiting to snipe us.
光るわそんなもの。バルク鉱石やった。
faster.
Total shutdown.
You smell that? I'd bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
We're gonna have...
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can. Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special, but that ain't none of your business. Don't recognize the uniforms. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's like the Major said, everyone's conveniently forgotten. Forgotten our sacrifice. Forgotten how we were betrayed. We'll make them all remember soon enough. I promise you that. You think you're in a position to make demands. Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember? We've been found out! Don't let them leave here alive!
しかし無理でし生かしておかない。
At least I ain't gonna be bored.
生かしておかない。
Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk.
目撃者は排除せよみたいな。なんかいいの手に入ってるね。なんか奥にあるよ。抽選だ。戻ってくるぜ。なんで
Are you okay? Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to. Likewise.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry, you're dead. We're all.
You handled yourself well. Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now. So far, so good, trainee. Let's get back to Wagner Farm. We need to let Miss Wagner know she's safe.
Wayland's, you should talk to Michaela. Kayla treats us fair. Can't really complain.
My family's been tending this land for crops been better than usual this year. Thanks to... Yes, I did. I was born in this house, and I plan on dying in it. The farm hasn't changed it. Michaela's my little girl. Makes me mighty happy. Off you go.
You're probably looking for Michaela. She's usually around the house.
What happened? Did you find... I'd always heard the Freestar Rangers were dependable, and now I've seen it firsthand. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? Hope Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
これが2部だったのか。これ生きてるはずだよ。ああ、これ隠れる任務だね。
I am grateful that I was not programmed.
お金いくら困ったの
As a farming robot. They break regularly.
そろそろじゃあ拡張してんだよ。
Hey, Deputy! Just making my way.
Nicely done.
I'm proud to be helping the Free Star Rangers.
Not everyone gets to say they were.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. I agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Wagner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? All right. Says here the thief had help from someone inside Hope Tech. Ain't much to go on.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Neva. Left of it anyway. Yeah, it's our own remit. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors. They're the ones we answer to. Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Terra Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the first captain. Good hunting.
特命係の工作員か特命係。
I think the Marshal was right about you.
Please tell me you're here to help. Not to try and steal my ship. Welcome aboard, Deputy. Sorry if I can't give you the grand tour just yet. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one. Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. You can't let that happen.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not listen to the word that I've got to snore.
organic materials.
I don't want to hear you.
Excuse me. A little password here.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect them. You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened them up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on. I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Free Star Rangers, so don't worry. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with him. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about him. Everything you see around here, built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their life. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
As for parts, you could try outsourcing. We'll contract with scavengers. That's a decision that's got to be made soon.
Talk to Elena about this. It's not a bad idea. Wait a minute. Can I... Me I am good. Remember, it's not just our bottom line. We're also responsible for the group of everyone. We look out for our people here, Merchant. That's a point great person from.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Damn goodness. I think we're done here, Merchant.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble cause, Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of them. Let's get it, shall we? Time is... I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, tell me that you've at least got a reason. Know what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can. Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist. What nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely. More than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen. No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. You can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that. I'm glad we understand one another.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
Yes, what?
Right in front of my people. We will call it here.
Thank you, Cosette.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from
Falls like that have a high probability of compromising your health.
Local security handles most problems here. I only get involved when it's something big.
Payday is always a good day.
Just keep it holstered.
Hey, what can I do for you? Okay, no problem. Nothing for us to do. You're in good finding. Okay, no problem.
ああ、これで買うんだ。いいじゃん。
I'm sure you can find something you like.
高っ。高っ。買えんのこれだけかよ。高っ。
If you have any orders, I'm ready to receive them. Marching orders, food orders, tall orders. Just let me get my stool. Is it weird that I still get nervous around you? We're literally best friends after all. Of course. I am sworn. Oh, I'm not that interesting. I like coffee. Well, you technically don't. Well, for one, your triumph on Vectera was... But I believe that's only... It's only a matter of time. 1001? Oh, don't worry. My love for you is completely romantic. Oh no, that sounds... Oh, I can definitely do... Just you wait and see. This is so... Yes! How close should I follow you? 2 meters behind? 1 meter? Less than 1 meter? I just want to make sure you've got enough space, emotionally. Oh, wow. If you insist, I'll try not to faint. I've never tried Aurora, but I imagine it to be inferior to coffee in every way.
Our beds are comfortable and affordable. Now is the time to enhance your life. Getting it safe. Gourmet lovers have to. I gotta reload.
コピーできねえのかなあ、できんだ。ないじゃん。 体解除。これか。これは、あれだな。聞かなくちゃわからない。これで何解除できたわ。
Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a bounty.
Packaged food? Check. Euro lamps? Oh yeah. Boost back.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner. Good. Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. Come on. That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. There are two things you don't do in here. One, you don't mess with Bayou's money, and two, you don't take Aurora off-world. But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit. Hey, Billy, got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? A stolen Hope-Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other, you know what I mean? Credits ain't really what I need. There's something I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man. I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Ebb's side. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Tevin and Astis has run into some trouble. Word to the wise? We don't want a piece of that.
private property. You better keep walking. This is private property. Do you now? I'd like to think so. Yeah, I hope so. Don't get ahead of yourself. Maybe you got hearing problem. Nah, I don't think so. Neon's got a ranger. Nah, I don't think so. As long as you behave yourself and don't Here, this will get you in.
Well now, look here. Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? Oh, it's just a modest enterprise, really. You could call me an importer and exporter. Inherited the trade from my daddy. But I'm sure you ain't here about my business. Ah, it's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern. If you're attempting to appeal to my good nature, you're proceeding under a false premise. You see, in my line of work, it doesn't exactly pay to be soft. What's your stake in this anyway? But you're making it my business. I have a legal right to collect what's owed to me. No law is being broken here. Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it. You got something, and something's better than nothing. That's what I'm hoping. Seems to me like you're a long way from... You come walking in. Maybe it's time I show you how we resolve...
I endure this pain. I thought I heard. No, never mind. Nothing to worry about. They must have seen your reflection somewhere and ran to it. foes were. I have no doubt they deserved it. That was quite a fall. I wonder if your boots need polishing.
Who's there?
I feel like we're being left. So weird to be on the other side.
Seen them at least 3 times. Did you talk to Goodman? Okay. Sure. Got no reason not to trust you.
I'm sure the deputy has a reason for withholding that information. Sometimes, in our line of work, it's better not to know all of the details.
Okay. Time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh at it. Back at the station.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost
Oh, great. Just who I don't want to see. A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the Ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered.
Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. That remains to be seen. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right? All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay? That's unfortunate, but I don't know anything about it. Can't say I'm surprised, though. You know how it is out here. The strong take what they want from the weak.
You're real cold-blooded, aren't you? If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't. It's not that simple. I hear you, but it doesn't change anything. Sorry, but I can't. I mean, it might be okay. I've got nothing better to do. I guess if I can't trust a Freestar Ranger, then I can't trust anyone, right? I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me. Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you, he's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it. Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone can crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Hey, you don't need to tell me twice.
All right, it's a move.
Be careful out there. These mercenaries.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They sit. We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. So, for being so helpful, a chance for a donation, what with the disciples and all. Can't blame a fellow for trying, right?
One quiet day. That too much to ask for?
Well, hey there.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess. Aquila is really the heart of the Freestar Collective. Work hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
New deputy, huh? Honored to have you.
Good to see you.
Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
そう終わるぞ今日は。あれでした。今日は終わります。